Hey guys, welcome back. In this little project, we're going to take this Mosin Nagant, which is a 7.62 by 54R bolt action rifle, and we're going to cut the 28-inch barrel down to 22 inches, thread it for 14-1 left-handed threads, put a Russian brake on it. I've already stripped it down, trigger group, wood, everything as you can see. We're ready to get it set up in the lathe and start machining. So let's get started, man. No turning back now. Alright, over to the lathe. Just got it set up in the lathe. As you can see, I'm using my inboard spider on the receiver of the Mosin. It's in my 3-jaw chuck. I got it centered the best I can. This casting isn't perfect here, even though this really isn't the business end that we're going to be working on. But I got it within a thou. So, and I'm going to take the carriage down here at the muzzle and show you how out around the outside of this bore is. What I did is I took a brass center and lapped the lands and grooves right here in the end. So I just put my center in here, and I'm going to indicate off the outside of this. And let me bring this carriage down and I'll come right back. It's a good thing we have to remove material for the correct major diameter, but here I'll show you how out it is. That's like 10 thou out. So we're going to have that dead nuts perfect here in a minute. So let me get set up to start cutting. We got to bring it down 87 thousandths, down to 547, I believe. So I'll check it when we get a little closer. So I got my zero, I got my scratch line. We're going to go in 700 thousandths. So here we go. We'll take 10 thou and see how it goes. Take a bigger bite. Let's do 20. Yeah, look how out around that barrel is. Military surplus, what do you expect, you know? Just taking it nice and slow. There's our zero. Take 20 more. There we go, now we got some good metal. We're spinning at 300 RPM, and the reason I'm doing that is because this barrel is not perfectly straight. It's got a little hop to it. but I want to make sure that it's true at the muzzle where it's important. Let's set up our A-bomb approved magnetic base indicator for our 0. I'll bring you back in after I get it closer to the size. Okay, 547 was our final target number. This should be our final pass. And then we can clean that shoulder up. Close enough for me. What do you think? That ought to work. I'm going to get everything set up now for left-hand threading, which this has to go the other direction, and then set our setup for 1 millimeter pitch. So let's get set up and then I'll bring you back. Okay, let's cut a little thread relief. I'm not really thrilled with my threading setup, but I really don't have any choice. I got my compound set at 30 degrees left hand, and what I had to do was something like this to get clearance for the center. Use one of Josh's 3/8 blanks, and I have a ground 60-degree thread cutter in high-speed steel. Got it on center. We're ready to start threading. So let me check my settings and then we'll get started. Okay, let's make a scratch pass and see how it comes out. We're going to lock it in at 1, and we got to leave it in 1 because I'd rather not take it out since we're feeding out. So I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. So here we go. Put some juice on it. Cool. Hit the e-brake and the camera stand at the same time. Let's measure that. Sorry about that. Let's measure that thread and see how it turned out. Looks like a winner. Okay, I'm going to back out, reverse the lathe, get my 0 again, and until we get our final depth. Without hitting the camera stand. Huh. Okay, let's get my 0. Oh, there we go. Okay, get my 0. Go in a little. Let's make another cut. Got to reset the lathe every time I hit the e-brake. Looking pretty good so far. I'll do this 3 or 4 more times and then bring you in for the final cut. Oop, damn, did it again. Okay, our final cut. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Hit that with a little Scotch-Brite, and we'll call that good. All we have to do is crown that barrel a little bit. Here, let me take the camera off the stand and get a close-up. I need to clean them up, of course, but there you go. 14x1 left-handed threads. There you go. One set of perfect threads. I'll get set up to crown it next. Okay, feels good, feels real good. All right, whack off a little off the end and crown that thing next. Okay, there you go. 14x1 left-handed threads, crowned. The bore's tapered, shoulder square. And I'll get the muzzle brake and screw that on real quick. There you go. One Mosin Nagant, cut, threaded, crowned. Hope you enjoyed.